Hello, I'm Nick Hank, and I will be doing a presentation on Yuri Gagarin, the first man ever to make it to space. Yuri Gagarin was born in the village of Kloshino near Gagarin on March 9th, 1934. His parents worked on a collective farm. His father, Alexei Ivanovich Gargani, was a carpenter and bricklayer, and his mother, Anna Timofeyevna Gargania, was a milkmaid. Yuri was the third of four children: older brother Valentine, older sister Zoya, and younger brother Boris. Like millions of people in the Soviet Union, the Garganian family suffered during the Nazi occupation in World War II. Krasnino was occupied in November 1941 during the German advance on Moscow, and the officer took over the Gagarin residence. The family was allowed to build a mud hut on the land behind their house, where they spent a year and 9 months until the end of the occupation. His two older siblings were deported by the Germans to Poland for slave labor in 1943 and did not return until after the war in 1945. In 1946, the family moved to Kazakh, where Gagarin continued his secondary education. On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin was launched from Russia on the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Many of the scientists who helped get Yuri Gagarin into space were never named or given any recognition by the Soviet Union, even though it took many and thousands of man-hours to help get Yuri Gagarin into space and put the Soviet Union on the map. The Soviet Union is the first country ever to be credited with putting a man in space. Yuri Gagarin orbited Earth for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. This showed the rest of the world that the Soviet Union was a superpower and a large contender. Also, this is probably the biggest achievement or accomplishment that the Soviet Union ever had. The following are images that have either led to the achievement of this rocket or are the rocket. Many of these pictures are up there just because there's no media coverage that led to this achievement. The Soviet Union took down all broadcast and media coverage when it fell. Some of the world's current events back in 1961 include the assassination of President Eisenhower and the inauguration of former President John F. Kennedy. Some of the advancements that made Yuri's trip successful was the spacesuit. The spacesuit was specially designed for him and fit him perfectly. The Soviet Union also developed a new rocket system that contained liquid fuel base that would act as a fuel to power the rocket even further than before. There was also a new feature in engineering that made turning much easier and faster to maneuver in space. The first man being placed in space filled all other huge achievements in space. The United States was fueled by being beat by Russia for putting the first man in space. The United States worked long and hard and found new innovations that would help their advancements in space and hopefully beat Russia to the moon. The United States Apollo 11 was the first manned mission to land on the moon on July 20th, 1969. The United States had beaten Russia by placing the first man on the moon. After the moon landing, America flourished and was given a huge morale boost. Landing the first man on the moon pushed our space program further than ever before. On March 27, 1968, while on a routine training flight from Krak Air Base, he and his flight instructor, Vladimir Servegogain, died in an MiG-15 UTI crash near the town of Are there any questions that anyone would like to ask about my video? If so, please comment below, and thank you guys very much for watching.